Hey YouTube, it's Craig here, and I'm back with a new video. In this one, we're going to be checking out the Franklin Christoph Model 50 Outer Banks Limited Edition Maki-e pen. So let's check it out. All right, you guys, we are finally checking out the Franklin Christoph Model 50 Limited Edition Outer Banks. So in the box, this nice large Franklin Christoph pouch. To give you an idea, here's my other Franklin Christoph pouch that I use for everything and is much smaller than this one. Card, warranty, information on it, a couple of cartridges. So this is their Model 50. It has Maki-e work done by Katsunobu Nishihara. Mine is number 31 of 51, and these retail for $1,000 US. I paid a little bit more so I could get a gold nib on it. And I got a working carat Yovo stub nib on there. It's really fast. It has a cartridge converter in it, which we will fill up with something. But this pen is based off of the Outer Banks, which are the string of islands along the Carolina coast that were just notorious for shipwrecks. And this is the line that's supposed to be like that string of islands. And it has rod in, and all the Maki-e is done with platinum powder. I believe what Scott was telling me at the San Francisco Pen Show was Nishihara would make 10 of these over the course of about 2 months. So they still have them in stock. They're still available at Franklin Christoph, but they are very, very limited. It's an acrylic pen that has that beautiful artwork done all over it. So cool. Now the point of this end, it totally looks like it would be like a safety filler or something like that, but the whole point is when you lay this down flat on a table with the cap and this little end piece that's a little bit higher than the actual barrel, the barrel never touches the surface. So like you don't have to worry about anything getting damaged from this just kind of rolling around on a surface. It's pretty awesome. It's a really cool design. And then it has this built-in roll stop with the top flared bit of the cap. It is a very large pen. It does not post, but why would you post it? It's so big. You can see it is just a very, very, very tall pen. Almost as tall as an Emperor. It has slight step down, which is unintrusive. And then it has the threads at the front of the grip section, which is just really nice. It feels really good in the hand. Very limited piece. I love that it screws back together, and the skull and the sword there line up every time. Every year they do a different edition. They've been doing it for the last couple of years. Their first edition was years ago, but I also have their other one, which is the Birth of a Dragon. I bought this from a seller on eBay, brand new with all the packaging and everything. So this is number 27 of 51. Very different, much smaller, but still, this one also has a gold nib on it. Just that detail is phenomenal. It's cool to see an American pen manufacturer reaching out to a stellar artist who's been making this stuff for decades and coming up with their own custom designs. It's just so cool. This is all about this pen. Let's ink it up and do a little writing sample with it, shall we? Going off of just the little purple bits in the rod in here, I'm gonna use a favorite of mine, Waterman Paris Tender Purple. It's so simple. Buy this off of Amazon for nothing, but it's such a nice purple color. So now if you are interested in this pen, but you're like, wow, Greg, I don't want to spend $1,000 on a pen, you can also just get this pen without the cool artwork all over it for $200. So there you go. I actually really like it in the deep green. It's a stub nib, so sorry. Getting used to writing with it a little bit. 31. Now, this is my first time ever writing with it. That's why it's a little bit dry right off the bat, just because it is my first time writing with it. I haven't used it yet. I've waited a whole 2 months to actually use this thing. If I hold it upright, it's good. If I hold it a different angle, it's better. I'm very used to holding it down here, and it doesn't write all that great when it's now it's oh yeah, see, it's not really contacting the iridium on the tip. There we go. If you hold it a little bit more upright, then it's gonna write a little better. So this is their stub. I like sort of italic grinds on them. Stubs are a little bit harder for me to use just with how I hold my pen. But let's do... Jerry was a race car driver. He drove so gosh darn fast. Instead of just a quick brown fox, I'm gonna do Primus lyrics. Just random Primus lyrics from different random Primus songs. Again, this is just the nib. If you don't like the nib, you can always switch it out, which is really cool. It would be interesting to get a custom grind on this one in the future, but I just gotta get used to it. It could be the paper too. Paper could always be a factor as well, but feels really good now. Just kind of depends on the angle that I'm holding it at. Again, it's a very, very nice pen. It has beautiful artwork. It's cool to get one of their limited edition pens. Franklin Christoph does amazing work. It's really a small company based out of North Carolina. Family owned since 1901. Really nice pen. Again, if you don't want to spend that much money, just get a regular 50 or get any pens from them. Go for one of their special Nagahara grinds because those write really, really good too. Need to work on that nib a little bit, but I think it is a nice piece, a nice addition to the Maki-e collection. A lovely piece of art from Nishihara and a wonderful pen from Franklin Christoph. And that's the video. Thanks so much for checking out, you guys. If you have any questions, go and leave a comment down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more content like this. And of course, check out my Instagram at Craig Roccanova, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. All right, peace.